smaller? Like, did they reduce the size of that thing on your left hand, or?
Oh no, I just have a pad on it. Yeah, it's just padded up.
Did you have anything on it at any point? Or?
Yeah, I had like a makeshift splint to like basically like buddy hold the fourth and fifth finger. So.
You've been going crazy without the work, or without the game time, I guess.
Yeah, after a while, it gets a little frustrating, and you get a little anxious to get out there and play, especially watching games like the Milwaukee one and others we have that's been close, and the guys pull it out, and you just want to get out there and go to war with your team.
You consider this ahead of schedule then?
Honestly, I don't know. The medical staff has always done a great job with my injuries and other guys as well. So I've just been listening to them, and they're trying to keep me level-headed and as sane as possible going through all the rehab process and the little things you got to do to stay ready, stay in shape when they clear you.
Was it any easier at all that it was your non-shooting hand and it wasn't a muscle thing? You could kind of cardio and do some workouts?
Yeah, I mean, the good thing that wasn't my shooting hand, so I was able to, do a lot of right hand workouts on the court, and the cardio was fine just because it was a hand. It wasn't any lower body injury, so I was able to pretty much get the cardio going right away.
Does that make it easier mentally that you can do that stuff, or is it even more frustrating?
No, it's frustrating because you want to do so much more once you get going. Like you're kind of okay with the warm up and the start of it, but you're getting when you're working out and you get a good feel, you want to go full speed and all out. But so it was kind of frustrating getting told I can't do this, can't do that. It's got to wait. But I just stay with the process and try to make the negative of the injury become a positive in different ways.
How much have you had to test practice stuff with some of the people banging into it and stuff? How confident are you?
Today was the first day back with it. Felt pretty good. I don't know what it is, but I was cleared, today to be able to go out there and practice and get a full feel of everything like that. So after I'm done talking to you guys, we'll go talk to the training staff and see. But yeah, it's up to them to see what they want to do with me.
If the feel is good, would you, as the way you feel now, would you kind of push to say, hey, I'm ready to go?
I've been pushing since I got hurt, so that's to wrap it, whatever it is, to get me back out there, and they've always told me to calm down and trust them, and I do. So I'm not going to force their hand and try to get me out there if they don't think I'm ready to go.
Are you paying attention to next opponents? I mean, even when you're not playing?
Yeah, I always do, and I talk to the guys about who they're facing and coverages and things like that. It's always about staying mentally prepared and ready and locked in, even when you're out. That's how you get better. That's how you stay in the flow of things, even though you're not on the floor. To your question about Charlotte's a good team. We've had some good fights with them this year. They're young. They play with high intensity. Graham and Rozier do a great job of leading that team, scoring for them, getting guys involved. Bridges is having a great year. PJ's coming along really well. So they got guys, and they compete hard. They fight, and they go out there and scrap. So I'm looking forward to a good game.
How much they remind you guys 5-6 years ago?
A lot, just because the way their team is structured and who they have. They have a lot of guys, and they're developing, and they're getting a lot of opportunity to play. And they all go out there with a lot to prove, and you see it. Each and every night they're battling teams, come down to a wire. Even when they're down, they're finding ways to come back in some games, and that's what you like to see in a team, and that's exactly how we are.
What's the season been like for you, Norm? I mean, it's been a great season for you, a great season for the team, but at the same time, it sort of has to be frustrating that you've had to miss time on a couple occasions.
I think the season's been really well. Really good for me, for the team. Just the way the approach is for all of us going out there and playing and competing. Honestly, I haven't really looked at the injuries and these setbacks as something negative. I see it as just an opportunity to get better in other ways, and I think that just comes with the growth of my mental approach to the season and my play, good games, bad games, whatever it is, just staying even keel and focused on what I'm trying to achieve and what the team is trying to achieve, and not getting outside of that. It's all about staying calm and staying in the moment, and that's what I've been doing. So taking everything as it comes and running with it.
What are some of those other ways to improve on that?
Studying film is a lot of it, because you can't be out there on the floor. Talking to guys, looking at the different coverages and schemes that the team is running and the opponents are running, just staying with it and trying to digest as much basketball as you can, talking to the coaches, different things like that, and just working on weaknesses. I can't do a lot with my left, but working on tightening up my handle with the right and passes, things like that, and where I can get better in reading the second and third level of the defense. That's how you get better and you start to think positively then. I'm out with an injury, I can't do anything, I can't do that. It's just trying to find ways to improve.
So what's the status of the actual injury? Is it like it was fractured and now it's set, or like is it healed?
Honestly, I don't know the terminology for it. But they gave me the go-ahead, so I mean, it's good to practice and I'm just going to go from there.
How did you get the go-ahead? Are they x-raying it, or what are they?
They didn't x-ray it. I just talked to the doctor this morning and he tested it out, did his thing. He's the expert. And he said it was good to, start having a pad on it and seeing how I feel. And like I said, after practice, I'm going to go talk to Scotty and Alex and Amanda and Gio, and we're going to discuss the next steps.
Do you guys have a broken fingers and thumbs group chat yet?
I know, right? Everybody's getting something. I think Fred and Kyle had both thumbs or something like that, and JV had the same thing twice on his hand. Pat, yeah. So I don't know, man. I think Matt had the finger. You're right. I think we're just all so close, and our chemistry is so good. We're just having the same injuries.
It's always tough to watch on the sideline. Was the Bucks game particularly tough, just being familiar with that team and how the game was going?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, that game was intense for the full 48 minutes. They pulled away a little bit at the end, but we fought, we battled. They had their runs, we had our runs, and you just want to get out there and see, like, when certain guys are scoring, that like I can guard that. He's not getting that if I'm out there, but it's just fun to watch and see those guys compete and really show that there's not much separation between any of the teams in the league.
Norm, Nick said there's a chance we could see you tomorrow. Said you're questionable. Possible you're going to be out on the court with a shoelace on your hand?
Shoelace? Nah, that injury's not this one, but we'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm going to go with what they say, and if they give me the okay, I'm going to be out there, and if they don't, then, just wait until they clear me to get out there and play.
Thanks, Norm.
Thank you.